Right now, someone experiencing homelessness is living through the trauma of being on the streets, and yet they have a whole life, and they've had a whole life, and they're going to have a whole different life when they're not stuck there. And we want to be sure we're connecting everyone to the notion that this is a fellow citizen going through a really bad time.
You know, I've had the pleasure of knowing many of our tenants. Some I've known for years through other work that I've done, and these are people that I never would have had the chance to get to know, and they have the most incredible, rich stories, and I feel like so many people write homeless folks off, and they're missing like this beautiful segment of San Francisco. Sorry, it really chokes me up because I feel so lucky.
I feel this was my niche in life. I give all I have to it, and I just literally love my tenants. My tenants are the best. And once they get to know you, they love you to the end.
The most rewarding part of my work is when I get to sign a lease with a tenant, and that's that's hands down my favorite part.
I was couch surfing and staying in a box down in the financial district, and then eating in food lines and stuff.
The hardest part was the insecurity about being homeless, was the insecurity of what was going to happen. It was frightening though at the time. I can't say it wasn't, it was. I had never been homeless before.
I never thought I would be affected by homelessness. Not at all, never.
I myself, 16, I was homeless. I know what that looks like. I hated being homeless. I hated the laughter from the kids at school or people who would walk by the shelter. And I had no idea that I was being prepared for what I do now.
When the tenants come in for the very first time and they see their apartments and they get their move-in dates, that is just priceless. The smile on their face is something that can't even be explained, but it just makes my heart melt.
The first day that I got a home, moved in here, it was like heaven. They treated me with tender loving care. Like I feel like, I was coming out of the rain.
I'm like, well, I got housing. I can go in the house and I can eat. If I'm having issues, I can take care of that. I have a mailbox where I can get my health information and see my doctor and just get a letter from my parents or whatever have you. And that really helps someone's self-esteem.
There was a guy that, I don't even know whose building he lives in, but I'd seen him outside for at least 10 years. And I saw him one day and he was talking and he was cleaning. And I said, wow, that guy looks different. And he looked at me and he says, hey, I got a place. I got a place, and he named the hotel that he was living in. And that was the first time. He said, I've been in there for 4 months or 5 months, but it's like they gave him a shot in the arm and it completely woke him up, changed him completely, like Popeye eating the spinach.
They're concerned about our health, and they'll make sure that, if you don't care, they care. And then you have no choice but to care.
Donors help support our wellness programming, our meal programs, our community events and activities. What our donors really do is they help us provide the extras that welcome people home.
It's what's being good about living at a Dish building, because seeing myself grow and grow and grow and grow to the point where I'm able to help other people.
I'm most grateful for having this place and not being homeless and having opportunities presented to me.
I'm grateful that I'm even alive.
Working at Dish makes my heart swell just to know the type of work that we're doing and how much we're making a difference in people's lives.
I've watched over the years and seen how we've grown and how many people have come about to show love for Dish. Like, you believe in us and it's happening. And we thank you for that. And you should go home knowing that you are doing something really beautiful in the world.